Hi, today's video is showing you a demonstration of Vound's W4 product. This is a digital triage tool and it's also portable. You can upload source evidence to the tool or you can use it to triage a machine on scene. When you open up your first case, you'll be brought to this case source section. This is where you can add your source data. As you can see here, we support a variety of different sources. For a full list, please see our user manual. You're able to upload keyword lists and hash filters prior to indexing and processing your source. This will affect source results, so you'll want to add these before you add your source. You can select reindex all your sources if you've added a keyword list after the fact, and that'll help get you the results you're looking for. Just a quick overview of what this product offers. We have a summary. This is a high-level case analysis section. We'll show total case evidence here at the top. Overall artifact distribution will be shown here. Similar to the pie chart above, we'll show the different items here broken out. If you'd like to go ahead and review items, you can select them here. And it'll bring you to that item in your search tab. We'll also show last user activity, last browser activity, so websites visited or downloads, and then the last USB activity here. Moving on, the next tab is recipes. We have pre-built out recipes for you to use. These are structured filters that'll help you review your case. The pre-built out filters are just common recipes run across case and common searches. Once you run a recipe, it'll open up a tab here at the top and give you all the relevant results. You can also build your own recipe down here at the bottom or import other recipes from other cases. Moving on to the Explore tab. This tab allows you to explore your different evidence. You can break it out into different folders here. I'll look at documents, I can do so. If I want to look at different media, I can select this photos folder. When you select the image in this tab, you can view the properties. You can preview the image. You're able to tag items. You can add notes about items. So review this item again as the note here. We offer a link graph to show association between items. If I want to see the parent item, I can select this option here and that'll bring me there. In this instance, the parent item is the folder. I can view the events. So this would be a timeline of my data. I can select thumbnails and view all the thumbnails of all the images in this section. And if you have geolocation set up, you'd be able to view these items on a map. If I want to select a certain time, I can add that here, the start and end dates, or I can also go ahead and select on the timeline items I want to review within this time frame, and it'll filter my data down. I can quickly deduplicate items using this button here, or search through my items right here. Next up, we have the Search tab. I can select which source I want to search through, or I can select all sources. I'm able to break out my sources into different sections here. Once again, if I want to look at media, I can select that. If I want to view documents, I can select documents, and then I can break it down further. Let's say I want to see spreadsheets. I can go ahead and do that. Same as the Explore tab, I'm able to tag items, add notes on items. I can create that links graph, and I can filter my data down here at the bottom. The links graph can be built out here in this links tab. I can add or remove nodes. I can save this. If I'd like to add this graph to a report, I can do so. I can also export this out if I'd like to send it to somebody. W4 is able to quickly create reports. By selecting the Reports tab, you can name your report, give that report a title. By default, Vound's logos are included. You're able to change that to your own. You can create and add custom fields, add headers and footers, a table of contents, and a summary. This sections is where you will include or exclude certain metadata relevant to your search. As you can see here, add section. Let's say I want to add documents. I can add that. And these available columns are different metadata fields and items that I can add into my report. Quite an extensive list here. I can also export the original format files with my report. Select the type of output format. I can save or produce the report down here. Last but not least, we have the Acquisition tab. This would be used for when you're on scene and you're trying to acquire some evidence. Our user manual walks you through how to do this. We have a YouTube video that's a little bit more in depth, or a sales rep can provide some additional information on this step. But you'd come here, you'd select New Acquisition, you'd select what type of item you want to acquire, and then you'd go ahead and complete your acquisition and be able to review your data. If you have any additional questions, please reach out to Vound Sales and we'll be able to take care of you.